Afternoon. I should update now. Getting here first. Right. How are we doing? I have literally just logged on, so I don't know how everything's holding up. It seems fine. Bit low on duranium. Sure. Neutronium's looking great. Americium is great, of course. I'll do my best, Spider. How are you? Right, and we did this last time. Sounds like you need to get it done. Well, don't let me interrupt you. Right, was anything queued up last time? No. I guess we could probably build one of these. The craft 30 of those. That should be enough for the third auxiliary reactor. And then I will make it. And I think I'll just use it for whatever we're low on in the moment for now. So definitely not europium in this case. Probably the titanium, which itself might be an issue of being low on duranium. It's not really clear. How's my radon? Fine-ish. And then gallium. Yeah, no issues with gallium. Okay. Do that up as well. I need UHV energy hatches. Yeah, we'll get this done. And then I guess it's more stuff towards the Stargate. Oh yeah, I should queue up some energy clusters when I get the chance. We have no Quadrio, right? That's still an issue. Also low on UH pick chips. Why are they low? You are cutting more. Okay. Well, that's fine then. What energy hatch do you use? UV form. Sure. Okay. Ooh. The Quadria. That seems like the most pressing thing to deal with. So the issue is we just haven't got any dust anymore. Which means that we need this to be doing a better job. Well, not this in particular, but this is doing. I have 62,000 thallium tungstate. What do we make this out of? Oxygen and thallium and tungsten. We've used all our thallium, basically. Is that all we use it for? Not entirely, but mostly. Maybe... Have I gone a bit overkill with this? I don't really know. Maybe just do it as long as I have above like 4096 of the stuff. Sure. What are you? Hydrofluoric and uraninite. Okay. We got plenty of uranium. That is not an issue. You need an aquada. We have an aquada. What do we not have then? The fluoroantimonic acid. Really? Huh. Antimony trifluoride. Where do I get antimony trioxide from? Stibnite? Got loads of it. Yeah, you need to be faster. Let's just grab a UV energy hatch. And then add it to this. Oh, my inventory's a mess. Let's sort this out. Oh my god. I'll get rid of that. This can all go. There you go. Okay. Hydrofluoric isn't getting input quick enough, which means I should probably replace you with a stocking. Now, did we just use all of this quick instantly? No. I think the issue is the size of this output hatch. Or maybe the one at the top. Cute. Where are we? We are looking at this. Yeah, what makes you pause like that? Two of these will... Let's see what this does. I think it was the input of this stuff. In that case, stocking bus of antimony trifluoride. Okay, where do we make antimony trifluoride, huh? Antimony trifluoride is made with antimony trioxide and hydrofluoric. Where are we making it though? It should be in an LCR. I get the feeling it probably isn't. Ah, here you are. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's sort that out. It's just not gonna be good enough. Let me grab PTFE pipe casing and this and UV energy hatch. Just a regular one, I think, will be enough. Whoops, good start. Output bus. Draw. We'll go with 512 in the draw. Actually, there's no reason not to go 2048. We've got loads of the stuff that this costs. So, and the fluorine recycles. Right, antimony trifluoride in the chem reactor. Water is a byproduct, so I'll need an ME output hatch. Otherwise, we're good. Antimony trioxide, we have loads. Fluorine, we also have loads of fluorine. Go. A UV energy converter. Some prismalium. Okay. Let's plug this in. Fluorine. It's a hydrofluoric, not fluorine. It's hydrofluoric, not fluorine. There we go. Right, lock and link the draw. In this case, I'm just going to do it like this. Now, this should be running like crazy. And my fluorine should be fine. The hydrofluoric doesn't look too fine. But, I mean, that's keeping up pretty well. It'll balance itself out eventually. Where is... Let's go back to the chem plant. Let's go to the chem plant. I mean, I don't know. I can't make that go much faster, can I? I could give it a better parallel hatch, but other than that... Where's the 64 one? I'll give it a go. Okay, so you do 64 in 10 seconds. That's not great. Like, Like that in the quadria just goes straight away. I have some of the quadria solution left over, but that's not really gonna fix any of this, is it? I mean, it's doing 256 in one go in the RHF, right? Which is kind of good. What I could do is level emit the extractor that does liquid in the quadria. If I do this, this is obviously for the quadria, but I grab a machine controller and a level emitter. And I say, only do it when we are over, like, 4096, the quadria. Emit to turn it off. Is it the price? I think it's the problem with the fact that it's stocking. That or I stick it on the front, it looks really ugly. I think I'm gonna change this to a normal ME hatch. ME input bus. One of these guys instead. There we go. So what's gonna happen now is this should go this should turn off, and then this shouldn't have any more inputs. So once this is empty, this isn't going to refill. No. Okay, good. But there is the quadria ingots in the system. Yeah, it's 400. So until it gets to 4096 in the quadria, it won't turn any, it won't make any more liquid in the quadria. Which should, like, I still need liquid in the quadria, right? Because I use it for neutronium and stuff. It's really important. But it should mean that I could have a normal amount of the quadria without it all getting drained. Hopefully this number just keeps up, basically. Okay, well, we'll see how that gets on. What do I need the quadria dust for that isn't for just turning into ingots straight away? Okay, not that. I guess nothing. But when I asked for energy clusters, it was like, you're missing the quadria dust. Why would it tell me I'm missing the quadria dust? Maybe just because it wanted to autocraft more in the quadria? That's probably what it is. Okay. Yeah, let me make 16 of these. And let's go do the auxiliary fusion reactor. Right. Is it supposed to go here, or did I do my maths wrong? Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then take this, put this here. One more over. Right there. That then all shares pretty nicely. Okay, so if I grab my UHV energy hatches, my LV hatches, I terminal this. Okay, good. Fusion blocks. It was like 12. I need like 80 fusion glass. Can I still do that? Can. 58 fusion glass, 12 fusion coil blocks. Need the absolute parallel hatch as well. Right. No yttrium barium cuprate, huh? What's the issue with that? Have we got a mixer over here? Does yttrium barium cuprate? No. But we should. Okay, I'm gonna need stocking of both. Output bus. And the UV energy hatch. These all use 4 amps. I mean, I might as well do a 4 amp. UV 4 amp. 4 amp converter right there. Stocking of both. Fill this in. There we go. Oh, that's too far. Right. In here. we get these two. This is oxygen. Then yttrium. Right, okay. So sure, spider. Uh-huh. A copper. Where's what setting? Setting 2. Also should get a draw. I will do 512 for this one. That's a level emitter, I think. Actually, no, that is a draw. It's a draw because it's the 2x2 draw from the rare earth. Okay. Was it setting 2? I put just put 3. Yes. Okay. Right. Lock and link. There you go. Okay. That should help a little bit. I'm gonna just grab a load and chuck it in the on-demand EVF, and then I'm gonna go find where the old one is. Hey, hypercrafting. Right, where is my old yttrium barium cuprate? Here. I might just make a second one. That was going to be out of Zalloy and use UHV. What are you? Iridium. But we already have an iridium one. Alloy. Just some, oh, I need 4 for this. I need 10. Just some general base keeping stuff so far. Just fixing problems. The Quadria is still kind of a problem, but we're getting there, I think. Yeah, this looks much better. We actually have the dust available. How is the, yeah, why aren't you working? Is it that not being emitted? Oh, I only asked for 1024. Okay, fair enough. Can I change that actually to 4096? Because that's what I set the extractor to. I did a third of it. Yeah, I did the muon section, and that was kind of it. Because basically, I've got these all in quantum tanks.
Following and following.
And I'm going to avoid these two for now. Sword Party, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, the muon stuff gets centrifuged in here. When we have lepton sparse stuff. Where is my lepton sparse acrium? That gets cyclonically sifted. Okay. Where's my cyclonic sifter? And why isn't it doing its job? It is doing its job. It's just slow as hell. Yeah, it's just slow as hell. Okay. Well, there you go. But like, my utopium acrium is at a decent number. Where is this mixer? Acrium. Is it this mixing vessel? I should have turned this off ages ago. Yeah, this shouldn't be on, because what this does is it gives me lepton flux acrium, which is used for the really shitty recipe, or for this lepton dense thing, which I'm not doing this one. I can't do this one yet. It's UIV anyway. So yeah, this should just be off. Whoops. Okay. But that's sorted now. Whoops. Okay. But yeah, it's doing its thing. We have more of it. Right. Sorry. I wanted to make a Zalloy. I should be able to make lepton dense. Well, this is the immediate reason why I can't. I haven't got UEV energy hatches yet. So I need to go to at least a nether before I can get that, right? Yeah, I can up it to UEV, but not to UIV, right? I would need UEV energy hatches, which means I would need to be in the nether. No, the UEV everything is nether gated. Right, this is going to be yttrium barium cuprate. This is right. Oh, I might need stocking for it, to be honest. In fact, let's do that. Oh, got this here. Oh, I don't need it then. Okay. Yeah, stocking for stocking input. Oh, it needs oxygen as well then, yeah. That's just not true. Who am I talking about? I just need the dust. Okay. Ignore me. Stocking bus. No, not that. Output bus. And then in here goes yttrium barium cuprate on setting 2. Hasn't got any power yet. Let me level emit it. Machine controller. Right. And say I only want 4096. That feels like plenty to me. Right. Tiny bit more stellarium. Jeez, these have 192 amps of capacity. That's just insane. There you go, 4 in parallel. Every 2 ticks. From that EBF. Perfect. That will, without a doubt, fix my yttrium barium cuprate. If I could get every EBF in here like that. Right, how's the Quadria doing? Now that I up the emitter. It's doing good, I think. We still have dust available, and we are not quite at 4096 yet. Yeah, no, I had a look at them. I kind of also reached that conclusion. And I kind of thought that, like, I could do the others if I wanted to, but at the moment I don't need that amount of acrium, you know? I only need the, you know, the Mu one is good enough as it is, and I'd need a lot more infrastructure to do the other 2. Like, I need multiple of these, won't I? I'll need 1 for each of these, because I can't share these. So yeah, it seemed like a bit of a headache, so I didn't really feel like doing it, to be honest. But we've got all this stuff: the glowing, the shining, the radiant. You know, it all does what it's supposed to do. We recycle these. This is the thing that slows us down, the speed of this. Yeah, there we go. Another bucket of the stuff. Right, and then these get repaired. All good. Right. Let me queue up another set of runic convergent circuit boards. What was I trying to make that and it didn't let me? I don't remember what it was. There was something I wanted to make, and it said I needed more runic convergence stuff. It was the absolute energy hatch. Yeah. We do have those fusion blocks, don't we? There's the glass and the fusion coil blocks. Okay, good. There we go. Right. Let's grab. That looks a bit concerning. I might have to go check on the autoclave. Right. Boop. Structure formed. No. We don't want to use. I didn't mean to break that. Right. Yeah, let's go check the autoclave. I'm curious. Are you overwhelmed? Yeah, you look at. Jeez. Which means we're just not getting any tungsten or tungstate right now. Which is fine, we've got loads, but yeah, you're going to need an upgrade. Let's do UHV 4 amp. And then can I get a better parallel? Seems fine. Yeah, you're cycling through things, that's good. Obviously the thermal centrifuge is going to be the thing that's the slowest, but by the looks of it, it seems completely fine. Anything gets stuck down there? No, I think it's just the speed of these things. Yeah, they're doing their best. Okay. Oh, we should be off. That's not how bulking is supposed to work. How's this doing? Yeah, it's still got loads to do. Doing Sheldonite right now. Of which there is 77,000 buckets of Sheldonite. What happened to my nitric acid? We still have nitric acid. So is it just the speed of the LCR that's down here? You're just slow. But you're not really slow, it's just that we don't actually use that much. Yeah. So we're just sitting on like 1,000,000 Sheldonite. I mean, sure, okay. I mean, look, none of these are low. Platinum isn't low. Palladium isn't low. Iridium isn't low. Osmium isn't low. Ruthenium isn't low. Rhodium isn't low. No, there's like 250,000 of all three. All three? All six. So like, you know, what are you gonna do? Made a dent in the Sheldonite at all? No. How did that end up being 73,000 buckets of Sheldonite? That's insane. That's a bit interesting. Why? What? I have the Sheldon. I have 4,000 Sheldonite, but it's not in the ore processing subnet. That's a bit weird. Where'd the other stuff come from? These autoclaves are off, right? Yeah. Well, the other molten ores, none of them are that high. Only Sheldonite was ridiculously high. But like 1,000, yeah, like these are all like reaching 1,000 right now. This is at 70,000. That's nuts. Is it not? Yeah, look, there's like all this extra Sheldonite. Is anything full? Are we filling up? Not quite, but it's getting close. Is there anything that needs a new bulk item storage cell? Vanadium magnetite and iron. Sure. There's that parallel hatch. Okay, that should help a little bit, I guess. I don't really, I don't really know. Yeah, it was the last one queued up, right? So it made sense that it was like the last one that would be prioritized. Still, I think that the number it got to is quite insane. But look at that. That processing speed is so much better. So I should be able to go through all of it, I think. Alright, there's the 2 extra mega cells. So I said I would like iron dust and vanadium magnetite. Which, as far as I know, do not have any. That's stibnite. Is that iron? That is iron. They do actually tell me what they are. Okay. The one for sodalite has nothing. Okay. Well, vanadium magnetite can go in. Okay, that seems to be it. Right. Anything else? Rare metallic residue? I don't think that has one. No, I know it should. And I can swap it out once it reaches 0. But I think just for now, I'll... It's supposed to get electrolyzed, right, into more calcite and silver, of which there are bulking cells already. Sure, Blaze. How's it going? Right. Nickel and magnesium. Do we have both of those? We have nickel. Do I have magnesium? No. Okay, we'll do magnesium. Okay, sure. Right. The electrolyzer where we... It must be in here, right? No. Here? Yes, you do both, supposedly, but you're like so not prepared to do both. Okay, let's grab a new parallel hatch and a UV 4 amp, because this is just not equipped to do anything. It is using stocking at least, but yeah. IV 4 amp? Absolutely not. There you go. Okay. That's going to give us way more sludge. This should start going down. I reckon that this is probably going to get overloaded. One of these. Oh, wow. We're going to end up with a lot of metallic residue and stuff like chromite and everything. I mean, chromite was already pretty high. There isn't a chromite bulk cell, is there? Epic ones. Are they the 1024? Jeez, do you know how expensive they are? Okay, sure. Right, let's go do the fusion. I mean, those centrifuges that do things in like 3 ticks with 256 parallels, yeah, they can definitely go to epic. Okay, I guess the expensive part is the, I mean, I don't know. These, I don't like making the UEV circuits. They're very expensive. This, plop that on. Right, so let's fill all these output hatches with water. And then we will work out what we want to do in this fusion reactor. I think it will be duranium and tritanium at the same time, hopefully. Okay, is that it? That felt quick, but I guess it's only like 3/4 of the hatches to do. Ah, missed the middle ones. No, I know. Right. Sorry, I'm just like a little confused. I'm gonna just drag this over. I kind of like it. It's not that bad. The cable's not great though. I kind of don't like the cable, but we can maybe hide it. I don't know. We'll do something. Right, I would like to make duranium. Fix it. Oh, I mean, okay. We got ads coming soon, by the way. Bring this up here. Hopefully this doesn't break the multi. I don't think it does. No. Okay, let's grab interfaces and change this to duranium. Then I want radon and gallium. Right. Yeah, okay. And then from there, I would like to grab, because it's a fusion reactor, right? And they don't. Oh. I could put a reservoir hatch on it. Amazing. Okay, now I could totally do stocking. I never really thought about it with fusion reactors, which is a bit weird of me, I guess. Right. We have ads, so I'm going to do the geogrid in a second. But I will just turn this on at least. I just always used like LV hatches, never questioned it. I'm going to be honest. There we go, Duranium. Okay. Let's go to the geogrid. We had 4 mythicals last time, but we had the one common with Mexico. This is geogrid 767. Cool. Like the plane. Right, here we are. Start here. Oh. Why does they start here? Population in the largest city is over the specified percentage of total urban population. Is it a tutorial? Is it? Can I just guess here and it not complain? Monarchy with annual rainfall under 2,000. Is 2,000 a lot? Oh. Okay. Greenland top right. Ooh, I like. Look at you hypercrafting. I like that. Just not mythical. Oh. Monarchy with 5+ colors. Interesting. I mean, you want to pick like a British overseas territory, right? At least that's what I would think. Like you want a flag with like a sim like some sort of thing on it that's just got like a million colors in it. A not basic flag, basically. You know. So I'm gonna go with the Pitcairn Islands, just what I did last time, which is quite a good one. Assuming it has 5 colors, I don't actually know. 2% said it. Why does no one have data for this? I don't think the British Indian Ocean Territory does have 5 colors. It's like it's the wavy one, right? The flag. But I don't know if there's a symbol on it with the waves. Oh. God damn it. It hasn't got HDI info anyway. I could try it here. But it probably hasn't got rain info either. It's just, this is ridiculous. How about this? I don't even trust that, to be honest. That being true. I don't know, man. Okay. English is not an official language where the HGI is under 0.8. Okay, I could say literally anywhere. That would make sense. I am going to say Paraguay. Nice. Okay. Population in largest city over 10% of the urban population where English is not an official language. I am going to say St. Martin. Doesn't have data for it. Great. How about I don't know, man. New Zealand. Ooh, I like that. It's a sneaky one for official language, right? But then, is this true? Probably. Oh, very good. Very good hypercrafting. Just the data for this one's really weird. I mean, and the rainfall one. Okay. HGI under 0.8 with 5 plus colors. Things with countries with little symbols on them. I said Mozambique before. I'm gonna go with that again. Ah, could have been better. I mean, it's still legendary. I'm complaining about legendary, but like, you know what I mean. That one has probably had a lot of valid answers. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Okay, close. Belize. Well, I like Belize. Oh, god damn it. Norway? Or Svalbard and Jan Mayen? God damn it. No, I agree. I agree, Spider. I don't want to say Norway for this in case I'm wrong. Would North Korea... They wouldn't have data, would they? They wouldn't have data. They wouldn't have data. What am I saying? God damn it. Do I just say Norway? There's not a country called Bong. A county? Right, okay. In Liberia? Well, you know. Have you seen Liberia's county flags? Is it Liberia? Liberia's county flags are hilarious. If you've not seen them. I think it's Liberia. They look like they're made in MS Paint. It's hilarious. Just go Google it. It's the funniest thing. I'm guessing you found it. Okay, this one. 5+ colors on a flag. Jeez. This is so tricky. Yes, they are. Would Brazil count as having 5+ colors on the flag? You've got at least 4 that I could name. Like, probably. You got the green, the yellow, like the bluey purple, the white ribbon. But is there anything? Is there any other color in there? I don't think so. Uh, Paraguay could have been good. They've got like a little symbol. But Dominica with the little purple on the flag, they've got quite a lot going on there. I think we've used Dominica before, so I'm gonna give it a go. Of course, great, fantastic. Why does no one have data for this? Dominica's not that obscure. Moldova's got a little thing in it. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll take it. I believe that was Saint Bartholomew, maybe. Did I use it? Or was it one of the like a good answer that we looked at? I used it. Okay, I might not have said this then. Anyway, the 5+ colors ones are done, so we got to do the rainfall ones, which is just not. They're just not. They're not showing up, I guess. Azerbaijan bottom middle. All right. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Could I then also say like Armenia here? Oh, wonderful. Right. I've been trying to do Norway for this one, but I've always stopped myself. Norway doesn't have data. Norway doesn't have rainfall data. Is Ethiopia still a kingdom? I think of ones with like kingdoms in Africa, maybe. I just don't know which places would have rainfall data. Like I'm thinking of the obvious answers that like they could be. Like I could do ones in the Middle East, right? But like I think Jordan's the most common answer probably for the bottom right. But obviously I can't say it. Does Gibraltar have the data? Nope. um. Jeez, Tonga. Could anywhere have the data? Please. Australia. Fine. Whatever. I don't care. It's still the 100th best one. I'll take it. Saudi Arabia was the most common answer there. Okay. Look, I'll take it. Belize? I could have said Belize. Kingdom of Belize. Oh, of course. Tokelau. Tokelau? Anguilla instead of the Pitcairn Islands would have been better there. El Salvador for either of these two. I can't believe that we could just hit Belize. And it would have been the best answer. And then Ukraine and Bulgaria. I mean, it's still a really good grid, but this does kind of ruin it. Right, how many valid answers were there? 23 here? I wanted to say the Netherlands a little bit. There's Jordan. Japan. I didn't even think about Japan. Eswatini. Andorra. I could have said Andorra. But you would have thought Andorra wouldn't have data, right? Yeah, yeah. Any Commonwealth country, right? Same way as Australia. If their head of state is Charles, then they're a monarchy. At least by this the game's definition. But I'd agree with it. All right, good grid. Let's. Right, your Duranium is looking great. Fantastic. Right, Duranium and Titanium. And then just making more Duranium. Okay, go ahead. There we go. Okay. Well, that should, once the Duranium fills up again, start making me some Titanium. And then they should just swap back and forth. Right, let me make some more parallel hatches. These 1024 guys. Right, and we do need to get started on this rotor machine and these things for the Stargate rods. Which would be fun. Come on, I want this to fill up so I could just see the thing change and have proof of concept that it will work. Please. Okay, there we go. Now, titanium. Good. Yeah, because we desperately need more titanium. I need like another 100 more of this stuff. Which would cost me like more titanium right now. I might queue up 40 of it. Right, let's go sort out the ore processing. So there is a load of rare metallic residue still. What are you doing? Why aren't you doing anything? There's no more of these things to do. So it's the electrolyzer that's... Right. Okay. Wow. Well, that's insane. There it goes. And now it's going to do all this stuff. I mean, it's pretty impressive. We'll have lots of calcite and silver, that's for sure. But those do have their own bulk cells, so we will be fine. There's the calcite one, and then the silver one is... Do I not have a silver one? Apparently not. Okay, grab a bulk cell then. Right, hypercrafting. You asked me about the flag that I used the other day. I can go look at the archive and look at my other answers. It was Saint Martin, is what it was. As in, not the Dutch side, the French side. That was the one I used. Saint Martin. With an I. Like, it's not Sint, it's Saint instead. That's it. Would that count as 5 colors? I don't know. I looked at it. So the white, there's blue, there's red, there's like the gold, there's like a brown, there's a green, there's an orange. Yeah, I think that'd be 5 colors. But I don't think it would fit in any of the other parts of the grid. No, it would be a monarchy. No, it wouldn't be a monarchy. It's the French side. I'm guessing the HGI is over 0.8. I can check the valid answers. No, St. Martin would have been a valid answer. but clearly not the best answer. The best answer was El Salvador. You are doing this. You process these guys. Which of these do I want sped up? Oh, you sorted yourself out. Or have you run out of dust? No. Why aren't you running then? Oh no, you are just done. Okay. Sure. How's my fluorine? That's good. Okay, is there anything here that like urgently needs to be sped up with anything? That's a lot on the quadra and ilmenite. The bulk ore array? Oh yeah. Robot boosting subtick parallel hatches. Oh my god, that's gonna be insane. What's up with all this pyroclaw? Because pyroclaw I process, right? I electrolyze it. Where do I electrolyze my pyroclaw? Do I do that in the main net? I'm kind of insane if I do that, I'm gonna be honest. Over here. Does this do pyroclaw? It totally does. Which means my main net is probably where I have most of my... Okay. Why is there wood in here? Or oak logs. They should be only in the... How are you... What's happened here? Can someone tell me what a part of the subnet is incorrect? Is it... One of these should not be on filter. This should extract only. Well, it seems like all my wood, my oak logs have escaped the subnet. Storage bus on the subnet side, extract only. No. I feel like it should be. It was extract only on the other side. The storage bus on the mainnet side was on extract only. Well, I knew that's what was happening. I just didn't know which way round the problem was. But this looks fine. Is this on void? The chest? No. Then where is this going? It still gets pulled out. Let me see if there's just anything in the mainnet that I can tidy up. I thought I was a quartz fiber in the way, so that wasn't what was happening. Storage bus interface. I mean, what you mean, like here? Oh, here. Still pulling it out. No. They look a bit confused. Oh, sorry. I mean, that should be on the main. So it should be like that instead. Well, we can swap it out. Ah, there you go. I think that's fixed. What do we actually have in here? Anything looking like incredibly ridiculous in here? Whatever that dust is, 505,000 of that dust. Is that calcite? Yeah, obviously those are going to be massive. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fine. All the alliums, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's tungstic acid, but that's whatever. Don't really care. Yeah, okay. Though all the wood seems to be the most egregious thing. So I might just sort that out. I was just going to bulk it and then forget about it. Eventually it will run out, right? I'd rather keep it the I was just gonna put an oak bulk cell in the main net and then leave it alone because it should only pull from the subnet when it needs to consume it anyway. It wouldn't try and store it in here, I don't think. Not anymore. That's very smart hypercrafting. Um, oh, this is not the expanded MEIO port. We'll be here for 10 years if we do that. Uh, we've just pulled from the quantum chest. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Make a bulk of whatever that dust is. It was. Oh, it's not those two. It's. Wait, there's still 62,000 wood in there. Really? How does it do that? Click the top. Oh, it was calcium. Okay. Yeah, I don't really use ME chests, so I was not familiar, but that's cool. Yes, I see how that would work. Bulk cell for calcium dust. Sure. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm quite happy with that, I think. Does thorium have a bulk cell? No. Thorium should have a bulk cell. Unless all the thorium is in a chest. Or a drawer, in this case. And it is. It's right here. Here's all my thorium. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Okay. Now what? I guess we make the large rotor machine. Oh, jeez. Okay. I forgot about these power thrusters. These things were used quite a lot in Moni Factory because they were using those micro miners and things. Right. Okay. Rotor machine. So that's quite a comment to make, Spider. Let me make a long void rod. Which okay, yeah. Are we ever gonna need one of these again? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, pattern for this thing. It uses LUV circuits, huh? A shellite frame. Double vanadium gallium plates. Double red steel plates. Weird. And then I need the power thrusters, which will need stainless steel rings and chromium rotors. Okay. Right. Rod. Double plates. They're looking good. We'll go have a look in a second. Rotors. Sure, I can go in there, I guess. Frames. This is looking very full. And then I need to take this, and we'll go to the assembly line. Probably. Could I also just like double the amount of expanded pattern providers that go into the assemblers? Could I do that? Why can't I do that? They're on like little subnets. Can't I just put another one of these here? Or does it like jam everything? Yeah. Oh. Well, that's sad. Okay. Anyway, moving on. This room is this assembler room is a little bit inadequate, if I'm honest, but it's okay. Let's make the large rotor machine. Right. Okay. Right, what else is needed for this? This is the turtle guy, right? Yeah. I need the shellite and twinite casings. Rod. Yeah, that's really annoying. Cool. Okay. Large rotor machine. 37 firebox casing. That's quite a lot. Not that it's very expensive. The sterilizing filter. We already have enough. Great. 20 extreme engine intake casing. Oh, that's a funny number. Well, the circuit card can only do so much. It's very convenient, but it's we can't ask it to be perfect. Oh. I thought I put these in. Guess not. Need 48 of the shellite. I am. He is gonna go in the pyramid. Next to my quantum compressors. How many of these am I gonna need? Am I gonna need multiple of these things? No problem, dude. My nether stars. They're great. I also have this in Craft. Hmm. This should be fine. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this. I might make the drawer bigger if needed. It might be needed, to be honest. We'll see. Let's just go make the thing. That is so nearly perfect. Oh, I'm over here. Bring it forward a little bit. We can go a couple more back. Let's try both. Here. That looks good, to be honest. Okay. Right. Where do hatches go? On the robust tungsten steel casing. And they elected to put them on the back here for some reason. On the thing. Right, you can do parallels, right? Yeah. Not that you'll be doing many, I don't think. Also, you're going to need a configurable maintenance hatch, I believe, because you will take a long time otherwise. Duration decreased. Shove it with some tape. Good. Okay. So makes a funny noise. Oh, I'm excited. How does this work? It has to be like filled in with certain things. Like this, the layout of the machine looks really weird. How does that work? Just threw it into an input bus and it did it? Okay. Okay. So I should set it up like a pattern provider with two large buses, basically. Okay, so this basically. I believe if I come over here, I will eventually find where I did the quantum compressor stuff. Ah. Okay, and then we do an energy hatch, which will be UHV4. Right here. There we go. So this is formed. And then I would like to make a crude Stargate rod. And to make a crude Stargate rod, I'm missing weapons grade acquired of foil and nether star foil. Okay, nether star foil. How do we get that? With nether star plates. Right. That was setting 1, wasn't it? Yeah, so the foil isn't going to go in the same place as the rest of the foil. And over a fact, I have a cutter, so I don't really know what's going on with that. This guy. Did I just not rename you? Whoops. I've been a bit lazy with my renaming of the pattern providers, to be fair. I've just been putting them in manually. Right. Bender plates 1. There you go. And then weapons grade Naquada. You will be used to make the foil. And then if I ask for a crude Stargate rod, that looks surprisingly cheap. We've got ads coming soon. We'll do the time guesser. And then we'll grab this. Once it's done doing these things. Where do we make the blaze powder? I thought it was somewhere slow. We'll address that. Right, well the ads are running. Yeah, that's taking a while. We'll fix that when we come back. Let's go do the geogrid. Not the geogrid, the time guesser. Yeah, I probably should. We'll revisit those when we come back from the ads. Right. A very poor performance last time on the time guesser. It's a Pope. And we're almost certainly in the Vatican. I don't know, they tried to kill him, right? Like this is like this bit, right? Without a doubt. Oh, I can hear the rotor machine. uh, amazing. That's so funny. Right. Anyway, it's here almost certainly. Uh, to me, it looks like it might not be the Vatican. I'm seeing like a Hungarian flag, but like, come on, that is this. That is like without a doubt. I'm not. I can't. I don't. If it's Hungary, like I don't care. You know. And I'm gonna guess this is like 1990. Even that's kind of a push. But that camera looks a bit older, maybe 88. Like, come on. I'm gonna go earlier, 86. If this isn't, it just is, right? It just is. It can't not be. All right, 81, and yeah, we're right here. This is before his assassination attempt. Okay. That makes sense because obviously it's open, but like, this is moments before. I guess I should have really known when it happened. Yeah. Okay. It was literally that. It happened in 1981. We've learned something. I feel like people who are a little older would probably remember that very well. Right. I mean, I'm assuming this is like Broadway, Banford. On the cinema sign? Which one? The newsreel. On the screen. I mean, above the main entrance. Embassy. I mean, this says New York, Paris, Rome. It does say Southern California. Under the giant fence. Giant face. Well, I'm pretty convinced it just is. It is like Broadway anyway. So I don't really know what I need to look at New York at. You know? Where? The line above. First New York showing. That's like the first thing we looked at. What do you mean? This face, as opposed to this face. This one. Okay. Well, I want to find. I wonder if these buildings still exist. Where's like the bit of Broadway where it's all this stuff? Well, just whenever it gets more theatery on Broadway, instead of just like whatever we're looking at instead. Alamo Rent a Car and Bank of America. Where is like Broadway? Forbidden Planet? Oh, nice. Uh, is this the end of Broadway? Or does it keep going? Guess it's the end. Okay, well, it's gonna be somewhere. Look, it's fine. It'll do, right? Okay, now the year is a more important thing. The cars are definitely the 40s, maybe 50s, like early 50s. And then obviously, like, I don't know who this is or what film this is. John Wayne is around this time anyway. But I couldn't tell you when this thing came out. I might just stick with 54, 49, and it was way up here. Because it's Times Square. That I kind of like was thinking that, and I just didn't really process like looking for it. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, whatever. It's Polish. It's Poznan. This one. Yeah. If it isn't here, I swear to God. Oh, so that says like a date, right? 77. Look at this guy. What's he doing here? Right. Is it like a university or somewhere where this could likely be? There's a museum. That'll do. Do I need to do anything else? Yeah, I mean, it was at, the university, but like it doesn't really matter. I basically got to bang on. Okay. Well, it's going well so far. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Um, the year. Uh, why can I hear? Oh. a random ad on some old tab of YouTube I didn't have open just started playing an ad. Um, Interesting. Anyway, yeah. Um, I mean the 90s, right? Like this is like I don't know. I wonder if I can see Radio House from here. I imagine I can't, but you know. My music stopped. I paused it because I heard the weird sounds. Right. Okay. Sure. Rip it. 98. 68. Wow. Interesting. Uh, right. I swear, if it just isn't here, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Help me out. Are we? Hypercrafting, what's wrong? Okay, fine. Uh, our voyage, guys. Right. What year is this? So you got this as the hint. Uh, is it pre-war or is it post-war? That's the question. Is it like 1938? What are they holding? Oh, it was 1950. Amount. Well, I threw it with the year guess in Israel. Really. Um, I just time guessing is just something else sometimes. It's my fault, but you know. Also, I just like sent it in Aber Voyage, which is a choice. Okay, well look, we got this thing. It makes crude Stargate rods, and it makes the clanking sound. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh, bonk. Right, so it needs to go into the pressure heat chamber next. Which looks like what? Ooh. Signalum casing. And a lot of stress-proof casing. This. Well, I've run out of slots in these assemblers. But I'm not likely to make assembly matrix things anymore, so let's just swap those out. How much of this did I need? 200. Sure. Oh. No, I know. We'll go sort it out. Spider. That won't take long. Okay. Right. Assembler stuff. Let's have a look. I could, like, bring the room over a bit, I guess. I'm not doing the 1 bus per second number thing. I can do some where it's very frequently used, like the frames and the casings, for sure. But, like, what uses setting 7? You know? Like a bucket, right? But that's a bender anyway, you know? I don't know. And that's setting 12, it's not even setting 7, you know? I don't know what uses setting 7. You know what I could do? Do you mean like the way I set up the component nexus hypercrafting? Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this whole thing up. That's the wrong stuff. Yeah, I noticed that as well. I don't know. I'm not gonna question it while it's working. But it broke with cobble as well. It wasn't like, I don't know. Yeah, the game's weird. Game's weird. Just is what it is. Well, this gets a bit close, doesn't it? That's kind of annoying. Okay, bring this across. Just don't think about it too much, Spider. Just don't think about it. It's like one block of overlap, which is really annoying. Anyway, we'll move this cable across. Nuclear reactors. If we end up using those, we'll see. How's my plutonium-241 doing? 56k. Okay, there we go. Get rid of this. Okay. Right, we opened this up, which now leaves room to maybe add some more. But I don't know how I'm going to tidy the cabling. Any ideas? If I stack them, like, I could do... That's a circuit one. Okay, give me 9 of these. I'm thinking leave a 1 block gap. Tuck the cable in underneath, like between the two things with wireless connectors. It's probably the best way to hide it. Hopefully that's enough space to fit everything in. I reckon this is gonna get stuck. It did get stuck. Okay. So I wanted to place them basically like this. No, not like that. One higher. Like this. And do the cabling like in here. I might have to move the sign. Fantastic. Right. Okay. There. Yes. Okay, that fits perfectly. Yeah, and the first two I'm gonna make will be dedicated to making frames and making casing. Right, this should be fine. I kind of like wish I had like I can maybe put like a platform in. Like a catwalk or something. So they don't look so much like they're floating. But I need the space for the cabling, so it's gotta be done. Right. Um Can I move them higher? Not really, because this gets in the way. And then my little sign. It's fine. I wanna no, it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter that much. Right, he's gonna have big parallels on these. The 64s are good, I think. Use the copy paste tool. Okay. Once these two are done, sure. Right. There are no casings that need fluids, so we only need buses for this. Being a wireless hub, yeah, I mean, I agree. It would make more sense, wouldn't it? You tell me not to use these as much, which I think is why I avoided it. Well, someone did. But this is definitely a situation where I think it makes more sense to use it. Okay, so you are going to be on setting 4. You're going to be called Assembler Frames. Also, like 4. Assembler 4 frames. There you go. Amazing. Would there be a faster way to do this? Oh, they've all got the circuit in. Oh my god, I want to die. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my god. I can't pattern modify them either. That doesn't work. Use a circuit card anyway. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. They're still all going to be just frames anyway. And it's not like this is going to change. No, I know. I know. Right. Well, even after all that, there's not much space for frames still, which is insane. So many frames, so many casings. But there you go. 4 amp with this. Okay. I can use more than one passing provider now. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is move this. Like this, that gives it room to have another PAM provider, and then I can go on this side and place them like this, and then that way it all stays relatively tidy. Okay. Right. You need a program circuit. Potentially, yeah. Probably after the Stargate. Right. You are going to be renamed to Assembler 6 Casing. I'm going to go stuff all this stuff away. Look for casing. If it bothers you so much, Spider, I will oblige and change it to casings. I would just say casing as like a I would use casing as a plural. I wouldn't say casings. I'd say casing. Whereas I wouldn't say frame. I'd say frames. I don't know. Not those guys. Not those guys. But gearbox casing, how does that work? Gearbox casing is setting 4. Oh. Well, I'm not going to move it over. I don't think. I might keep the gearbox casing where it is. No, I know, but I would say casing. I think. No, I know. Okay. Okay, those two are done. I will copy and paste the rest when I need them. Sorry. I want to go make the compressor thing, whatever it is. The super pressure heat chamber. Did I research it? I have one. Okay, well, there you go. Sure. This is a pretty big boy. Jeez, okay. Uh, oops. Okay. Well, let's just see how we get on with this. Yeah, I don't want that open. Wow, I nailed it the first try. That is the height. Okay, we can try and tuck it into this corner, maybe. This is a job for the cut and paste gadget, let's be honest. Let's bring that back to there. Right. Then okay. Smooth sandstone stairs. Fill this in, then we make the super pressure heat chamber. Whoops. Okay. So it goes, it's this big. I do want to move it across. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, one more forward, and then one maybe more to the side. Like here. That clip through. Yeah, okay, one more forward. Okay, that is it. Yes, that's good. That is perfect, really. Okay, super pressure heat chamber. You need 87 stellarium frames. Oh, stellarium frames. 87. Oof. That's not boding well for all this casing I'm going to need. They look a little slow. Ah. What are the chances of that? I was like, what? Like of all the casings or the frames I could have not placed in the right one. Interesting. I mean, just like okay, sure. Damn it. Oh, I know you're right. Right. 50 firebox, 9 extreme engine intake, and 2 stacks of high temperature smelting casing. Okay. Extreme engine intake. Firebox. Went a bit overkill. I didn't go overkill enough, actually. Okay, that should be it. And then all the hatches and everything, but those seem to be able to go anywhere on the stress-proof casing, which is plenty of space. So there we go. It's something. Right. Can I use parallels? Yeah. Right now all it does is the Stargate rod, but we could do some parallels with those. Too far, too far. Oh crap. Where is it? Where am I? No. Aha. This could have been done with a wireless connector, couldn't it? But, you know, it's fine. So, all this thing seems to do is take a crude Stargate rod and turn it into a Stargate rod. At least for now. Which means it doesn't even need, in my opinion, an autocraft. It just needs to be... It just needs to go in and then out, and that's it. Just on passive. Oh, I'm in the egg. There you go. Stargate rods. Oh. Oh, it played the bonk noise for me. That's great. What isn't great is that this is next. Amazing. How's the tritanium looking? Oh, so much better. Okay, well, whatever was up with the tritanium, we fixed it. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, but I love it. It's great. I am going to need one of these for research, so let's go do that now. And then pass into this. Ah. I mean, I'm only going to make one of these. Maybe I just put it in manually. Right, I'm only going to make one of these. Maybe two to make the runic Stargate assembler. Or to at least research it. What do you think I should do? I could manually craft it and then just ask for the liquids only in the autocraft, maybe? Okay, very helpful. How does the renaming work again? I should just learn how the renaming works. Yeah, no, I agree. Why have I never done that? Oh, whatever, I don't care. I don't care enough. I have these already. But isn't this specific to the recipe that I'm doing it for? Okay. Okay, so I have Asline I have Asline 2 here. Asline 1 is somewhere, right? Or do I have an Asline 1? You think it's in a forming press? Okay. This is Asline 1. So I should have another pattern in here that with 4 robot arms. Make one item renamed. The robot arm. Right. Am I going to need 4 robot arms for each stack of robot arms, or just 1? Where's Asline 2? Here it is. Put it in. Okay, I have Asline robot arm. But do I need to do that 4 times? Yeah, okay. We have ads going, by the way. I just realized. I'm gonna just finish this anyway, and then we'll come back. Okay. So I now need to shove robot arm. I could use the same arm. Well. Okay. Now I go to this. And I need to move these down. So UH pick chips. $56 Stellarium screws. And then 32 Melodium wire. Okay. Then this is going to be set to... Right. Ass line 1. Oh my god. Stupid thing. I know it can be. I know it can be. Melodium wire, 32. Okay. So I don't mess if I mess it up. There we go. And then 4, 4, 4, 4. There we go. Grab the research. I'll probably forget next time I try and do it, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Right, I'm running out of spaces, but it's fine. Right. The Stargate component assembly. I need to set up liquid prismalium and osmiridium. Okay. Stargate component assembly. Do it. That'll be a nice way to end this off. We'll probably do the crossword while that's going on. And then I can get this thing placed. It's obviously this thing right here, by the way. I might do like a glass floor or something. I don't think it is, because it did it with cobble as well. Oh. Yeah, it did. Like I try and dig out a big area and it wouldn't let me.
It's a raid!
Oh, WD, hello. I am nearly done WD, but it's okay. I do really appreciate the raid. And you can see the madness that I'm dealing with. Of course. This stupid drill. Right, while that's doing its thing, this is where it's gonna go, by the way. We're gonna do the crossword while my thing's auto crafting. Because we were supposed to do it during the ad break, and I totally did other things. This looks like quite a friendly crosswordle. Here it is, guys. Help us out with the crosswordle. It's just wordle in the shape of a crossword. And because Spider is the goat, we always do farts. That's his chosen word. That's not bad. I mean, there's this one, but like it's got 5-letter words. Stink. Oh, okay. Spade. Shrub. Oh, I totally could have done shrub. There's a D in it though. And then the A that isn't there. Interesting. We'll come back to it. I'll probably do. I can test the D at the end here. Sadly, I do like that. Okay. Broad. Ah. Okay. I'm happy to guess sadly now. No, it wasn't sadly. Uh. I mean. Interesting. So this is probably gonna end in A, right? My favorite extra. Do extra. No. Okay. Interesting. Just be terror, like this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool. Still, does this end in S? I'm gonna do the words going down here. I want to get a better idea of what this 4-letter word is. I mean, it probably is, but I'm not gonna guess it when I have two guesses left. Weary. There's no A in this word. Also, if you think about it, there's going to be an O here, so that the letter in the first of six, or the second letter of three down, needs to be something that will be something O. So, um, an N, an M, maybe. Could be N. Uh, these aren't really words, unless it's something like ONE or no T. How annoying. This could be an E. Oh no, the E probably isn't there though. Every. Is VO gonna be a word? Like I agree it would fit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it wasn't every. The V didn't fit, but everything else was perfectly fine. Uh Emery, yeah. And then Mo. Okay, I'll guess sodas here. Yeah, cool. Right. Uh Era. Oh, nice. I think this is like says. It could be like pays as well. Could be a lot of things. We'll try ending this word ending in S. We don't know what goes up here yet. Um, Oats. Nope. Okay. Uh, maybe this word starts with I. I'm gonna do inert here. Oh my god. Sure. Uh, Inter. It wasn't inert. It was inter. It was raise. This is probably steed, but I don't need to guess it. I can just guess this word instead. Oh, you're absolutely right. I totally did do that. I like mist. Oh, fantastic. And then, oh god, no. Why do they always do this? Or miles? Uh, Mices? I mean, it might even be one of them. I feel like it's miles, but it could be mines. I'm gonna do miles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do mines. Oh my god. I hate this. Yes, it was. I think it is mines, yeah. Mimes. Oh my god, it was mixes. Oh, the stupid Wordle. I shouldn't have guessed bodes. I mean, we would have said mites before we said mixes as well. I shouldn't have started there. No, yeah, T was gone. Maybe Mike's with a P, with a P. Mike's with a K. Mike's with a P. What is? Oh god, my brain. I'm so upset. I reckon hypercrafting could have pulled out a mixes though. I might have tried to guess mices before, and if that was a word, then we would have been screwed as well. God damn it, man. Yeah, I shouldn't have started there. Should have started like in the middle or something. All right, well there you go. Gonna put the chat back. We should have our Stargate component assembly. Yes, we do. Here it is. Where does the controller block go for this? In like the middle of the room. All right. Okay. Here. Oh, one too high, but that was the middle. Wow. I'll take that. Right, there you go. That's what we're working with. Right, but that will be next stream's problem, I think. But it's looking good. We're getting pretty close to the Stargate. This Stargate stuff, once we've had done a lot of the UHV things, like, isn't actually that bad. All the things for it are pretty cheap. The only thing that's going to be a real pain is having enough of the structurally integral stellarium casing, 770 of it. Uh, the way it stands right now, we're still 2,000 off, and that's been going on all stream. I'm pretty sure. Yep. It just takes that long. I might have to upgrade it to a UHV 16 amp. You know, it should really be that. Yeah. I will probably change that before the end of the stream. So, I would like to make it Zalloy coil, but there's so much wall sharing with this titanium that there's no way I can do that. I'd have to go over here and like a new one. I mean, I could do that. 24 of this. I could do that. A second Stellarium ABS. Ooh, okay. No, hang on. We'll do that before we start. I kind of like that idea. A cat would be better, but more expensive. I don't have the Zalloy coil. But like having two of these going on passive, I think it'll be fine. And this one will be a lot faster as well with a UHV 16 amp patch as well. What makes this take so long? That's made in the heat chamber, isn't it? Are you just slow? Oh. Yeah, that would help. Okay, cool. Right, and then I imagined that the assemblers all doing these. Yeah, they are trying their best. It's just coils are expensive. I realize that I'm spending a lot of stellarium right now making these things. Which is a bit unfortunate. But, you know, it'll pay for itself. Oh, it's done. Oh, but that isn't all of them. The rest of them are still coming. That is a lot of power. But the power does not give a damn. It's fine. It's great. Okay. Nope, power does not care. High temperature smelting casing. Some heat vents. Honestly, that's probably enough. Right. Yeah. No. Data DNA disk. But I can make those now. Yeah, no, I can make it. Yeah. Yeah. Super alloy casing. It's just made from this stuff. Okay. Krypton. Setting 13. Neutronium, melodium, samarium iron, arsenic oxide. Looks good. Just needs. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. God damn it. So how does the multi-block work? Is the multi-block the thing with the range? It's like a power thing, and it just comes out from this. I lasered power into it. Right. Okay. I kind of get it, but do I need to spam a lot of the relays everywhere? Oh, this is so much quicker. Oh, I didn't actually set this up. There we go. 115 seconds. That's much, much better. Infinite vertical range. Okay. Well, we'll mess with it when it shows up. This Stellarium should help us with the casing. Yeah. Okay. Let's go find someone to raid. I could queue it up. Yeah. Well, I can queue up through. I can't even do that. I can queue up 200. I've queued up 200 off, and that'll be probably done when I hop on for the next stream. So, right, who's live? Let's go have a look. There's not many of us here today, which is fine. But we'll send you guys over to, ooh, probably Chemcraft, right? Maybe Galvantula. We've done Chemcraft quite a bit. But why stop there? Let's just go see. Let's go say hi to Chemcraft. All right. I should be on probably the same time tomorrow, I think. Yeah, and we'll do the Stargate assembly potentially. All right, there is your raid message. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.